हेलो गाइस, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है मधुर गुप्ता चैनल पे। ठीक है, आज हमारे साथ शिल्पा दी हैं। ठीक है, वो अभी पोस्ट डॉक कर रही हैं। ठीक है, साउथ कोरिया से पोहांग यूनिवर्सिटी से। ठीक है, तो इन्होंने एमएससी और पीएचडी फ्रॉम आईआईटी हैदराबाद से ये पास आउट है। ठीक है, तो वेलकम दी। ठीक है, आप कुछ अपने पोस्ट डॉक के टॉपिक के बारे में बताएं, देन आगे क्वेश्चंस पे बढ़ते हैं फिर हम।
या हेलो एवरीवन। तो मैं अभी पोस्ट डॉक कर रही हूँ एंड द टॉपिक इज सो आई एम फ्रॉम फिजिक्स बैकग्राउंड एंड द टॉपिक जिसमें मैं काम कर रही हूँ इज बेसिकली स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द इलेक्ट्रोविक वैक्यूम एंड देन स्टार्टिंग द इलेक्ट्रोविक baryogenesis, basically the asymmetry between the particles and antiparticles for baryons, and then moving to the gravitational wave signatures, that basically studying the gravitational wave signatures in the final stage. So this is like broad idea.
तो मैं दी मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन यही है। ठीक है कि जैसे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सारे सर पीएचडी करके निकलते हैं, तो हाँ, पीएचडी से पोस्ट डॉक में अप्रोच कैसे करनी चाहिए?
सी पीएचडी से पोस्ट डॉक में एप्लीकेशंस के लिए देर इज अ प्लेटफॉर्म विच इज लाइक एकेडमिक जॉब्स ऑनलाइन, जिसपे जिसपे तुम्हें अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा एंड देन उस अकाउंट के लिए यू जस्ट नीड योर यू पुट योर सीवी एंड विच फील्ड, कौन सा फील्ड में तुम्हें पोजीशंस देखनी है, और सो ये करना है एंड देन एवरी डे यू हैव टू like check, like every nowadays, like whatever institute or outside India, inside India, whatever positions they are having, so they just put on that academic jobs online. So if you keep on searching every day, so like keep listing of that, like whatever positions are available related to your particular field, and so basically we'll find in that way and then you have to apply. So in most of the applications you will find that they will ask for your CV and one research statement, that what you will be doing in next 1 year. Basically a broad idea that what you will be working, and one thing is they will ask for three recommendations, so that you have to arrange, like while working during your PhD, that you work with other people so that they can give you recommendation at that time, like at the by the end of your PhD. So these are the things that, and obviously you have to wait for the, then there will be, like if you are select, you have to apply, then first round will be, there will be shortlist listing first, and from that you will be called for interview and then there will be final selection. So this is the basic procedure for from PhD to postdoc.
ओके ओके। तो मैम थोड़ा सा इंटरव्यू के बारे में बताएंगे, मतलब कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल सके कि इंटरव्यू कैसा होता है। ठीक है, अब्रॉड से अगर कोई पोस्ट डॉक करना चाह रहा है तो कुछ कैसे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, तो उनके बारे में कुछ आप बता सके तो।
See, in that case, like first when you submit your this research statement, that what you have worked and what you will be working in, like next, like usually the postdoc positions are 2 to 3 years. So what you will be working in those 2 3 years. So they go through obviously your CV and like whatever you have worked, like broad idea. So in like every most of the interviews, they will ask, give you like 20 minutes time roughly, and in those 20 minutes, for 15 minutes you have to say about whatever work you have like done or whatever skills you have developed. So like you should focus mainly on like whatever skills you have and like how you can make that person attract towards your work and all these things. And so in between they will ask you questions, also a lot of questions, that how you did it and all these things. And in next 5 minutes, like they will ask like why do you want to apply for this position and all these things, like when will you able to join, when you will get the PhD degree. That's the basic things they will ask.
तो मतलब ठीक है, मतलब आप इंटरेस्टेड कैस क्यों हो आप उस पोस्ट के लिए। ठीक है, वो हर इंटरव्यू का एक बेसिक क्वेश्चन तो होता ही है। ठीक है, कि आप इंटरेस्टेड क्यों हो पोस्ट डॉक करने के लिए
Postdoc
यहाँ पे।
basically independent. So
Mm-hmm.
they want to see that how much independent are you and how you think and how you can work independently also in next 2 years, like joining them.
Okay, okay.
So this is the main.
तो मैम ये नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है कि ये जो प्रोसीजर होता है एमएससी फिर पीएचडी फिर पोस्ट डॉक, ठीक है, तो आफ्टर पोस्ट मतलब जो सर होते हैं मैम होती है वो दो दो तीन तीन भी पोस्ट डॉक कर लेते हैं, तो आफ्टर पोस्ट
Yes.
डॉक क्या स्कोप रहता है? मतलब ओनली मेरे को तो जितना ध्यान है कि आईआईटी यहाँ पे आके आईआईटी के प्रोफेसर्स बन जाते हैं वो, और भी मतलब कुछ स्कोप है इसके बाद?
After postdoc, usually like 2 3 postdocs, like people जिनको जॉब में जाना होता है, they
हम्म,
already go after PhD because there are a lot of jobs. Like after PhD they ask for like PhD in physics or chemistry also, like lot of private jobs also, government jobs also with a good salary package, like nowadays in IT, quantum computing, all these things. But like in that case, don't go for postdoc. After PhD also you can apply. But if you really want to be in like academia, then like people do postdoc for like 2 postdoc, 3 postdoc, for basically for like from that they become professors in IIT only. Like most of them they go for that thing only. Like whoever are like highly interested in that thing only, so they only give this much time. And so like if you don't want to pursue that career, so in that case there is no point in going for a postdoc, like or going this much years, because in that year, in those many years you will get experience somewhere, like where you will be working for some private jobs or something. And in like any university, so they don't ask for postdoc. Like still one is okay, but like 1 or 2 years staying outside is okay, exposure is okay. And if you apply from outside to India, that's also like a bit preferable. So in that case it's okay, like 1 or 2 years you can go outside and then apply for the position from outside, so obviously they give preference to them. So that's the case. And from IIT, so they ask for the lot of experience, so people go for 2 3 postdocs.
ओके, मतलब मेनली जो आईआईटीज के प्रोफेसर होते हैं वो दो तीन पोस्ट डॉक तो उनके पास होती ही होती है, ठीक है। ओके दी, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन,
Yes.
मतलब अब हम पीएचडी पे आ जाते हैं, ठीक है, हमने पोस्ट डॉक की बात कर ली है। तो दी ने पोस्ट पीएचडी फ्रॉम आईआईटी हैदराबाद से दी पास आउट है, ठीक है। और दी पीएचडी का कैसा एक्सपीरियंस है आपका, ठीक है, और इससे ही जुड़ा हुआ एक क्वेश्चन है कि पीएचडी की चॉइस कैसे करे कोई स्टूडेंट, मतलब अगर वो कंफ्यूजन है कि मुझे पीएचडी करनी है या नहीं करनी है, तो इस क्वेश्चन में क्लियरिटी कैसे लाए, उसके बारे में आप कुछ अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बता सके तो।
See, PhD का है कि like whatever, like now in every IIT or university there are master projects also for 1 year they do.
यस।
So if you think that like if you can do that master's project, 1 year master's project, and so and you find it very easy, so that doesn't mean at all that you can continue for PhD also. Like like your PhD will be also the same. That's not the case, because like in master's project you don't have that pressure, you just do it for 1 year. But yeah, like there are some people who like get interested in research in doing that 1 year project, and some of them who don't. But it's not the case that everybody who like it's not right to think that if you can do 1 year project very easily, then you can do PhD also very easily, or you like it, because the thing is very different. That was for 1 year, and in PhD, like 1 year of like almost 1 year of coursework, then there will be problem that like whatever problem you are working on, it will stay in your mind like almost every time. And like what you will miss out a lot of things, personal life, social life, like very difficult to manage. And because like every time they like how much you will avoid it, you cannot do it. Like every problem you are solving, or something is you are writing a paper, some things will always be there in your mind. So you are like your mind is never like it's always occupied. And almost all, like if you go home also, family, all these things. So if you are okay with that and all those things, then you can go for PhD. and it's not like that everybody face it. So you can make a balance also, like if you are kind of person who can make a balance, like working from 9 to 6 properly, like 8 or 9 hours every day regularly, and then you are a bit social also, then you can manage also easily. So it's not that way also. But like if you get into like whole time you are doing, then you will be saturated for sure for like very in a very less time. So if you can balance out your life, then it's you can do it.
ओके ओके। मतलब सही है कि जैसे एमएससी से प्रोजेक्ट करने के बाद ऐसा लगता है कि हम पीएचडी कर सकते हैं, तो बहुत सारे मैंने मतलब दी ऐसा भी देखा है कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स मतलब जैसे कुछ नई जॉब्स नहीं मिलती है तो जेआरएफ के लिए ही पीएचडी ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं। ठीक है, कि जेआरएफ का
Yeah,
स्टाइप।
now yeah, nowadays it's the case that like
हाँ।
jobs so are nowhere. Like people just for the stipend also people are going for PhDs.
यस, बट इट्स नॉट
Nowadays.
राइट ना, आई थिंक। ये तो शायद वो पीएचडी फिर बीच में छोड़ देते हैं, क्योंकि पीएचडी इतना इजी भी नहीं है। ठीक है, कि ओनली जेआरएफ के लिए हम कर सके। इंटरेस्ट तो आई थिंक होना ही चाहिए पीएचडी में।
Yeah, like you should be interested and like motivation also that you want to do. Like obviously in that also there are some calculations and all these things, but there should be a bigger perspective that you have to solve something, and if this is happening, why this is happening. So all these things should be in the mind to keep yourself motivated so that you can work just for like you are getting stipend, so that way you will be like you cannot take it as a job like any other
यस
job.
यस यस।
Yeah,
ओके।
so because it's not like that, like any other job you are getting some money and treating it as a job, you will not be able to, because it's not very different from jobs.
ओके। तो दी आपने जैसे अभी फर्स्टली, जैसे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है कि जैसे आईआईटीज में मैंने सुना है कि जैसे 5 to 6 years मिनिमम पीएचडी का जो ड्यूरेशन होता है। ठीक है, तो मतलब इसमें ये कितना सच है कि एग्जैक्टली 5 to 6 या उससे ज्यादा भी लग जाते हैं, या उससे कम में भी पीएचडी पॉसिबल है? इसके बारे में कुछ आप रियलिटी बता सकें।
See, like average research institutes may it's like that it take more time, like 6 to 7 years. IITs may like some cases it takes 6 to 7, but like that can depend like on your supervisor also, you also. Like sometimes you are not the only one who is in fault. Like some supervisors also. So and it's also possible that you can finish it early, like in 4 years, or like in IIT Hyderabad, I've seen many people who like just finished in 4 years, and I have seen many people who could like who did it in 6, 7 years. So yeah, that's the thing depends on you also and your supervisor also and how you work. Like sometimes very hardworking person, he also can take like 6 to 7 years because of some like things which is not in his or her hands.
एग्जैक्टली वो गाइड पे भी बहुत सारी चीजें डिपेंड करती हैं। ठीक है, एग्जैक्टली exactly। तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा यही है, गाइड पे ही है कि दी जो मतलब जो पीएचडी करना चाहता है, मतलब ऐसे गाइड चूज, मतलब गाइड कैसे चूज का मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो सेलेक्ट करेगा गाइड को। मतलब गाइड कैसे अपन अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, कौन से गाइड्स को हमको अप्रोच करनी चाहिए? तो उसके कुछ सम पॉइंट्स आप बता सको कि आप ऐसे देख सकते हो किसी गाइड को। ठीक है, कि ये कुछ पॉइंट्स हों उसके लिए, उस स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो उन पॉइंट्स को ध्यान में रख के पीएचडी के लिए अप्रोच कर सके उन गाइड के अंडर में।
See, like first of all, to your topic, then
यस।
whatever like you are interested in, you have to look for people who are working in the same field in like different institutes, and obviously you will not get in.
यस।
Yeah, so obviously you will not get in like every other institute. So like whatever institute you get selected, so in that then you will find the right person, and in that case you have to look for his like publication profile and how much he is active in like current years, not looking at like you looked into the number of papers what he had, but the thing is he wrote like last paper before like 5 years. So it's not, it should not be like that. Like how he is active and like active in the current research, not like working very previous work, so all these things. And then like most of the times they go for an interview also. Like, at least I know my supervisor, so that interview is different that like institute takes, but like most of the supervisors also they go for a personal interview also, like a bit for the interaction, that how much student knows and all the things. So obviously, like if you are a good student, then everybody wants to take you. So if they like you, that you have some potential, they will also like will be interested in you.
ओके ओके। द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है कि जैसे है ना, मतलब बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स आईआईटी से तो पीएचडी कर नहीं पाते, ठीक है। सम स्टूडेंट्स
हम्म।
यूनिवर्सिटीज से भी पीएचडी करते हैं इंडिया में। तो अगर उनको जैसे बाहर से पोस्ट डॉग करनी है, ठीक है, तो उन स्टूडेंट्स को ड्यूरिंग पीएचडी क्या करना चाहिए? अपना काम तो कर ही रहे हैं, मतलब और क्या एक्टिविटीज करनी चाहिए जिससे बाहर से पोस्ट डॉग करने के लिए उनको इजी रहे उनके लिए?
See, like obviously the things matter is like who is your supervisor, which
हम्म,
institute from you are applying. Like obviously this TIFR and all these places have a very big reputation in India. So like if you are in a university or something, and if you feel like it's not that great, and so obviously you can collaborate with someone who's like in a better position or better institute, do some collaborations, write some papers with them because you have a lot of time in 5 years.
हम्म,
So in that case, the as I talked before that you will ultimately need three recommendation letters.
हम्म,
So when you will apply for postdoc, so if you can arrange some of the recommendation letters from very nice people or from very big institutes, so obviously you will be benefited from that.
ओके ओके। मतलब रिकमेंडेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है। और आपने जैसे
Very important. It is
स्टार्टिंग में आपने बताया कि
very
एटलीस्ट
important.
3 रिकमेंडेशन तो होनी ही चाहिए, ठीक है। फ्रॉम बेस्ट प्रोफेसर, फ्रॉम बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट, ठीक है। तो मतलब कोलेबरेशन करके भी आप रिकमेंडेशन ले सकते हैं, ठीक है। ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आप यूनिवर्सिटीज से पीएचडी कर रहे हैं तो आप पोस्ट डॉक बाहर से, मतलब बहुत मुश्किल है, ठीक है। बट आपको खुद को तो ट्राई करना ही पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो दी मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये है, ठीक है। दी ने एमएससी पास आउट है फ्रॉम आईआईटी हैदराबाद से, ठीक है। तो दी जैसे बहुत मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स का जैसे आपने बताया कि एमएससी में प्रोजेक्ट करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है। तो पीएचडी के लिए कुछ चीजें आप ड्यूरिंग एमएससी करनी चाहिए जिससे हमको पता लगे कि पीएचडी हमको करनी चाहिए या नहीं करनी चाहिए, ठीक है। तो वो कुछ बता सके आप?
The MSc project may at least by doing MSc project you can find that which field you are related, and in that field like which particular area you are interested you can work on. And if you are interested more in theory or you are interested in computational more, so all these things are like important things which you like which can be decided from doing a master's project.
हम्म,
So PhD is too far, like, but these things already like you can get sorted out of all these things.
ओके,
That whichever field or like area or theory, computational, data science, or whatever you want to work in, at least that basic idea. Then you can decide like if you want to go for PhD.
और नॉट। दी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा यही है, जैसे मैंने पीएचडी के बारे में बोला बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स आईआईटी से नहीं कर पाते, वैसे ही मतलब बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, मैनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स एमएससी नहीं कर पाते आईआईटी से। तो लेकिन उनको पीएचडी करने की इच्छा है, ठीक है। और ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूट से ही करना चाहते हैं। तो यूनिवर्सिटीज के जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं उनको क्या एक्स्ट्रा करना चाहिए कि वो आईआईटीज में जाना उनका इजी हो? ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि नेट का पेपर होता ही है ड्यूरिंग क्वालिफाइड जेआरएफ, ठीक है, हम जा सकते हैं पीएचडी के लिए, ठीक है, बट और एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज क्या करनी चाहिए यूनिवर्सिटीज स्टूडेंट्स को, जो उनके लिए पीएचडी आईआईटी से प्रोफेसर को अप्रोच करना इजी रहे थोड़ा सा?
Easy, like in universities also, if you are doing, then obviously, as you mentioned, there are like things, all these entrance exams from like that cutoff base, so you can go.
हम्म।
And obviously, then there will be interview. So I think this interview, but at least there also, this MSc project should be very nice, so that you can impress them during interview that what you have worked. And during PhD interview, this whatever project you have worked, like that's also 50%, and but like 50% is the thing that whatever like your concepts and whatever you know things, because not everybody thinks that takes you on the basis of what MSc project you have done. Some people also take you on the basis that how much you know and how much you are willing to learn and how are your concepts, basically the concepts. Like if you like interview also, they will try to give some problem and they will see that how you approach that problem. So that understanding and that you can solve a problem, from that also they will definitely take you. It happens.
ओके ओके।
Like
मतलब
it's not that just the MS.
ओके ओके, मतलब पूरा एमएससी प्रोजेक्ट पे डिपेंड नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक है, मतलब यस। ओके ओके। सो दी मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन यही है, मतलब बहुत बड़ी जर्नी है ये, ठीक है। बीएससी, बीएससी मैम दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी से पास आउट है, ठीक है। और बीएससी देन एमएससी देन पीएचडी देन पोस्ट डॉक। तो मतलब आज के मैं जो मेरे जो बैचमेट हैं या फिर जो मेरे जूनियर्स हैं, मतलब एक कंफ्यूजन सा है लाइफ में, ठीक है। क्लियरिटी नहीं आ पाती है किसी चीज को लेके, ठीक है। मैं भी कुछ टाइम के लिए कंफ्यूजन रहा था कि पीएचडी करनी चाहिए, जॉब करनी चाहिए। तो ये क्लियर जो एक लाइफ के लिए भी बोल सकते हैं, ठीक है, कि लाइफ में कि हमको क्या पसंद है वो कैसे जाने। बहुत सारे मतलब बहुत बहुत लोगों को सुना है मैंने कि आपको पहचानना चाहिए आप क्या क्या पसंद करते हैं, बट जैसे मेरे जैसे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो नहीं जान पाते। शुरू से जैसा चलता आ रहा है उसी वैसे ही गाड़ी में चलते आ रहे हैं कि ठीक है बीएससी कर ली, देन उसके बाद एमएससी मिल गई तो एमएससी कर ली। तो इंटरेस्ट पता कैसे करें, या फिर इंटरेस्ट नहीं पता लग रहा जिन स्टूडेंट्स को, वो कैसे अपनी लाइफ में सही अप्रोच करें सही डायरेक्शन में? तो उसके लिए उन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप कुछ बता सकें?
See, this question is like lot of things, like depends on your sometimes in like family conditions also, and because of those also you have like you go for a lot of things, like you go for MSc and then you just do a job or something. So like sometimes you don't have that option that whatever you want to do you can do that.
यस।
But if you are having that option, so I like this difference is a bit, because at least some people I have seen like who are doing a job and like going to job and doing that thing or teaching. Like I have seen many people who don't like teaching and don't prefer teaching at all because they don't like it. So they know it from before that they don't like teaching. So that much we know like how much we can make someone understand. So some people are just like they can't stand it, like they cannot do teaching. So one thing is that, and some people are like they are happy with this, like if you get some private jobs and like coding and all these things, so they like that a lot, like
यस।
keeping with your laptops and also working whole night and this. So that's another thing. So like there are some of the things from which like you can find out that only if you are like having options that I said before, like if you don't have, and sometimes you don't have options, but if you are having, then there are some of the things like from where which you can find that like whatever you are interested in. And like till MSc and after getting job is a still okay, but like for going ahead like PhD and postdoc, so after that you go in one direction only, like
यस।
you PhD, after PhD still okay that you can go for private thing or further continue for postdoc. But after going to post like 2 3 postdocs if you are going, then your options are like you have to go, like if you have come this far then obviously you have to go in that direction only.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा भी ये है कि मतलब जो होप होप लॉस जल्दी कर देते हैं स्टूडेंट्स आज के, जैसे मान लो नीट और जेई वो स्टूडेंट्स को मैं आज के टाइम पे पढ़ा रहा हूँ, ठीक है। तो जैसे उनका नहीं होता है, ठीक है। जैम बहुत लोगों का नहीं होता है, मतलब लाइफ में फेलियर जरूर आते हैं, ठीक है। तो उसको जल्दी से जल्दी कम आउट कैसे करें और डिसीजन लेके आगे बढ़ जाएं, तो वो उसके बारे में आप कुछ बता सके, स्टूडेंट्स को मोटिव कर सके जो चीज।
See, I also wanted to do BTech in like after 10th I decided, but it was not allowed. Like it's not good or something from family. And it's just like I wanted to do BTech and going to some IIT. So, but it was not allowed, so I had to go for BSc. Then obviously after BSc I could find that through JAM also you can go to some IIT. So that option opened. So like if you are not having or like one thing I can say that if you are honest about something, then you will get it at some point of time. Because like if you are not, if you could not crack JE or like any exam or something, so at least don't prioritize that much that thing. That always keep at least some backup option that you can go for. So like if you even if you fail, then you at least some backup option should be there so that you can go for that. And if you still feel like you can try again.
मतलब ऑप्शन तो यही है, ठीक है। एक तो बैकअप ऑप्शन रखना ही चाहिए आपको, ठीक है, लाइफ में, ठीक है।
Okay.
और कीप गोइंग, जाते रहना चाहिए, बढ़ते रहना चाहिए आगे, ठीक है। तो थैंक यू सो मच दी, आपसे बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा, और थैंक्स फॉर योर वैल्यूएबल टाइम, ठीक है। आई होप ये स्टूडेंट्स को
Mm,
बहुत अच्छा पसंद आएगा, बहुत बहुत ज्यादा पसंद आएगा। थैंक यू सो मच, तो मीटिंग एंड करते हैं।
yeah, thank you so much also for I hope this will help.
यस ऑफ कोर्स, थैंक यू दी।
Yeah.